Okay, you guys, getting you this video update of Minnie on our windy morning. Good girl, Minnie, here. So what we're working on with her, come on, is really just getting her to understand that me as a human and as her handler am I'm the only thing that she needs to focus on. Good. Oh, sit, Minnie, sit. Good girl. Good. So I want her to learn that she needs to work with me. She needs to kind of be on the same page that I'm on. So that way we're working together and not against each other. Good girl. Best way to do this is with the heel position and the heel command in and of itself. So heel is a command in motion. The positioning is on the left-hand side. I want her head and shoulders in line with my leg. But, since it is in motion, I don't want to stand here and say Minnie heel and expect her to know what to do. What I'm going to do is say Minnie heel and start walking. Good girl. Oh, heel. Good girl. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take so many different heel directional changes. Good girl. That she's going to learn, and we call this the crazy man method because you look a little crazy doing it. And I want your dog to think that you're so crazy and you're taking so many different directional changes. Come on! That they're not going to be able to guess. We got a big truck rolling by. I want the dog to understand, like, when I don't know where this person's going to go. I might as well just pay attention to them. And that way I don't keep getting corrected. Because every time, good. Every time I change directions and she doesn't follow me, she's getting a little correction, a little leash pressure, a little e-collar correction. So we're to the point where we're adding in that e-collar. Good girl. Minnie, sit. Good job. And every time I stop walking, I want to ask for a sit. Good girl. The sit is an implied stay, meaning I don't tell her the word stay. I tell her the word sit, and I teach her that she needs to sit there in that position until I either give her another command, like a heel or a come, or I give her the release command. And the release command, there are 3 parts to it. I have to get eye contact from her, but she has to offer it to me. I don't want to call her name or make noises at her or anything. I tell her the verbal word of okay, and then I use my body language to guide her out of the command. So, I'm going to wait for her. The most I can do to kind of request the eye contact is move. I'm going to move. Okay. Good girl. So I moved around her. I took a step towards her, and she looked at me like, oh, hey, where we're going. Come here. Good. Minnie, sit. Good girl. Good girl. And she looked at me. That way I captured the eye contact. I told her okay, and I started moving backwards. I patted my leg a little bit, and that was her cue of, okay, it's okay to move now. Good girl. But you have to hit all 3 points, otherwise she doesn't get to move. That way I can tell her okay, and she's not going to move because she didn't get eye contact and she didn't get body language. Good girl, Minnie. So as far as the heel position goes, oh, Minnie, sit. Minnie, sit. Come here. Minnie, sit. Good girl. So anytime she gets up without being released or given another command, I have to correct her back into that sit. Because it is an implied stay. She doesn't get to decide when she moves. I get to decide. Good girl. Yeah, good girl. So that heel position, come on, heel. Always want to be moving when I tell her that word heel. Minnie, heel. Good girl. Good. And this is really just going to teach her that she needs to pay attention to where she is in relation to where I am. Good girl. Minnie, sit. Yes, good. Heel. So she's actually doing really, really well. First couple days, it took a little, she really didn't want to do it. It was really stubborn. And then finally it clicked for her. It's almost like, heel. Flipping a light switch where she's just like, oh, I get it. I understand, and there's less drama and less contention when I just do what you asked me to do. Minnie, heel. So in the heel position, there's no sniffing. She's not allowed to go potty. Yep. Good. She's not allowed to go ahead of me or behind me. She's just allowed to focus on that walk and that heel position. Oh, heel. Good. I always want to have a loose leash with her unless I need to. Oh, heel. Good girl. You're not going in the backyard yet, buddy. Good. Good girl. So you can kind of see that she keeps checking in, whether it's She looks at my face or she looks at my legs. And that's telling me that she's paying attention. Yep. Good girl. Good job, buddy. Sit. Good. As far as potty training, the going potty in the house stuff, we've really only had the one accident. Oh, Minnie, sit. Good girl. We're utilizing the kennel a lot, and we're getting her on a really good schedule. So she understands when she eats, after we have a training session, after she plays a little bit, after she takes a nap, we're gonna let her potty after all those things. So that way she really understands, okay, when I'm given the opportunity to go potty outside, I need to take it, and then just helping her understand, all right, every few hours I'm gonna get the opportunity to go. So I don't need to go right now, and I don't need to go inside. So we're doing good on all fronts. Hi, buddy. I hope you guys don't miss her too much, and we'll talk to you soon.